It's moving at a velocity of about 135,000 miles per hour, so it's going really fast. For that distance from the sun, this is really exceptional. You have to be an interstellar object to be going that fast at that distance from the sun.
Scientists are still in shock. Is this a government cover-up or breakthrough discovery? The James Webb Space Telescope found something that breaks all rules. A huge object racing toward Earth at 130,000 miles per hour. Scientists are left mouth wide open by chemistry that shouldn't exist anywhere, and Harvard experts now think this proves alien technology exists.
We've got some fresh images of 3I Atlas, a third ever interstellar object observed from Earth, currently racing through our solar system. Now, astronomers have captured that moment live, streaming in real time around the globe of them watching all of this. Take a look at this.
What impossible discovery did James Webb make about 3I/ATLAS that has space agencies in panic mode? Why won't they tell us the full truth? Join us as we uncover the evidence they don't want you to see.
Its trajectory is aligned with the plane of the orbits of the planets around the sun. The chance for that happening is 1 in 500. And the timing of arrival into the inner solar system is very fine-tuned.
Webb's jaw-dropping chemical discovery that shouldn't exist. The James Webb Space Telescope has been watching space for months, but nothing prepared scientists for what they found when they looked at 3I/ATLAS, a moment that would lead to James Webb making an impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS. This thing races through space faster than anything we've ever seen. When James Webb made this impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS, the readings were so crazy that scientists thought their machines broke. They ran tests again and again. The same shocking results came back every time. Scientists are stunned by what they found. Webb found the highest carbon dioxide to water mix ever recorded in any space object. Normal space rocks from our solar system have water ice mixed with rock and dust. They follow basic patterns that make sense. But 3I/ATLAS destroys every single rule in the book. The readings show materials that should have been destroyed long ago. Carbon dioxide ice breaks down fast when hit by space radiation. Yet here's 3I/ATLAS, flying through space with chemistry that makes scientists question everything they thought they knew. Dr. Daryl Seligman from Michigan State University led the first big study. Even he admits the Webb telescope data makes no sense at all. The object acts like other space rocks sometimes, but the chemistry doesn't match anything in space databases anywhere on Earth. Truth seekers and scientists around the world are scrambling to figure out how this impossible mix could exist. Some think it formed near a different star under weird conditions. Others believe it survived radiation levels that would destroy normal space objects completely. James Webb's groundbreaking discovery about 3I/ATLAS detected chemical fingerprints from cosmic noon. That's when the universe was young and stars formed like crazy everywhere. This ancient visitor carries materials from that time. Materials that shouldn't exist today according to current science. What makes James Webb's impossible breakthrough about 3I/ATLAS even more shocking is how old this thing is. Space experts think it's about 7 billion years old. That's way older than our entire solar system. Our sun and all planets are only 4.6 billion years old. This visitor carries secrets from when the universe was totally different. What's really strange is how this chemistry stayed stable for billions of years. Space is full of deadly radiation that breaks down most materials over time. Yet 3I/ATLAS kept its impossible chemical makeup during its long journey to our solar system. Scientists are baffled by this survival. The Webb telescope data shows element patterns that don't match anything scientists have seen before in their careers. These patterns suggest the object formed in a totally different part of our galaxy, a part where stars are much older and space conditions were completely different from today. The unprecedented discovery James Webb made about 3I/ATLAS reveals isotope ratios that preserve snapshots from the early universe's chemical evolution. Translation: this thing remembers when the universe was being built from scratch. It carries the original recipe for everything we see today. But the chemical mystery Webb found is just the beginning of this story. When scientists started looking at how this object moves through space, they discovered behavior that pushes the limits of what nature can actually produce on its own. But Webb's impossible chemistry discovery about 3I/ATLAS was only the first shock. Because when astronomers tracked how 3I/ATLAS actually moves through our solar system, they found movement patterns that seemed to break the basic laws of physics themselves, leading to one terrifying question that space agencies don't want you asking. What if this ancient visitor isn't natural at all? The Phantom Comet's impossible physics-defying journey. 3. I/ATLAS moves through space like nothing astronomers have ever tracked in human history. It races at 130,000 miles per hour. That makes it the fastest space visitor ever recorded by any telescope on Earth. But speed isn't the only weird thing about this mysterious object. Ever since the James Webb made its impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS, scientists also started tracking its path through our solar system. What they found doesn't make sense according to normal space physics that we've understood for centuries. The object follows a perfectly flat straight line through space. Most space rocks arrive at steep angles because nearby stars pull on them with gravity. That's basic physics that every space student learns in school. 3. I/ATLAS ignored all those rules completely. Scientists are stunned by this behavior. The path this thing takes suggests it started its journey in an old part of our galaxy, a region where ancient stars formed billions of years ago, stars that are much older than our Sun and everything around it in this neighbourhood. What really bothers scientists is the backward motion that breaks all known patterns. 3. I/ATLAS travels in the opposite direction compared to everything else in our solar system. This backward movement makes it almost impossible for humans to catch up with current rocket technology. But it also gives the object easy access to multiple planets. Math experts have run the numbers over and over again. The chances of a natural space object following this exact path are less than 0.005%. That's almost impossible, according to probability science. 3. I/ATLAS will make close passes by Venus, Mars, and Jupiter during its visit. These aren't random encounters at all. Scientists who study orbits and space movement say this trajectory shouldn't exist in nature. The object had to travel for billions of years to reach us. During that time, gravity from countless stars should have changed its path many times. Yet 3 I/ATLAS arrives with surgical precision for planetary visits that seem planned. The James Webb impossible discovery about 3 I/ATLAS gets even stranger when you look at the timing of its arrival. On October 29th, when this object gets closest to our Sun, it will hide directly behind our star from Earth's view. This cosmic magic trick happens exactly when space objects become most active and interesting to study. The timing feels too perfect to be coincidence. As 3 I/ATLAS nears the Sun, when gas and dust reveal what it's made of, Earth's best telescopes will be blinded. Its backward orbit adds to the challenge, since most spacecraft are built to chase objects moving with the planets, not against them. Stranger still, its acceleration doesn't match solar wind or gravity. The comet speeds up without releasing gas, hinting at some kind of internal propulsion, behavior more like advanced technology than a natural rock. The revolutionary James Webb discovery about 3 I/ATLAS reveals an object that challenges basic physics in multiple ways that rewrite textbooks. Its chemistry shouldn't exist anywhere. Its path shouldn't be possible in nature. Its timing seems too perfect to be pure coincidence. The physics-defying journey of 3I/ATLAS has attracted attention from Harvard's most controversial scientist, who just published a bombshell paper claiming this isn't a natural object at all. But could the evidence he presents actually prove we're witnessing humanity's first encounter with alien surveillance technology that's been watching us for thousands of years? This could be alien technology. The space science world exploded when Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb published a shocking paper about 3I/ATLAS. Loeb is famous for saying weird space objects might actually be alien technology visiting Earth. Now, he's claiming that data from the James Webb Space Telescope, which made an impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS, proves this object could be extraterrestrial tech disguised as a space rock. Scientists are divided into warring camps over these claims that could rewrite everything we know about alien life. Some call it breakthrough thinking. Others say it's complete nonsense that damages real science. Loeb's paper lists multiple impossible behaviors that don't match any natural space objects scientists have studied in decades of research. The very same anomalies that form the basis for James Webb's impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS. The biggest problem is how 3I/ATLAS accelerates through space without following known physics. It speeds up without releasing gas like normal space rocks do. This suggests internal propulsion rather than natural solar wind effects. Normal space objects show clear connections between gas release and direction changes. When they get closer to the sun, ice turns to gas and pushes the object slightly off course. That's basic comet behavior that every astronomer understands. 3I/ATLAS breaks this fundamental relationship completely, a key piece of evidence in James Webb's impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS that has scientists baffled by this behavior. The Harvard scientist proposes this could be proof of something called the dark forest hypothesis. This theory says advanced alien civilizations stay hidden to avoid detection by potential threats like humans. According to this idea, 3I/ATLAS represents a spy probe sent to study possible dangers, specifically human technology development on Earth. What really troubles researchers is the timing connection that seems too perfect to ignore, an observation bolstered by James Webb's impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS. The object started its journey toward our solar system about 8,000 years ago. That matches exactly when humans moved from hunting and gathering into farming civilizations. This time frame lines up with the development of written language, metal tools, and early sky watching. The James Webb discovery about 3I/ATLAS shows an object that arrived precisely when humans became technologically interesting to potential alien observers. Loeb argues this timing can't be pure coincidence. Advanced aliens might have detected early human civilization and sent a probe to investigate our development. The paper suggests Comet 3I/ATLAS could even show signs of intelligence, with possible friendly or hostile aims. Loeb argues its move to hide near the sun might be a deliberate tactic to avoid close study during its most active phase. Some scientists take this idea seriously, noting its behavior matches predictions for how advanced civilizations might survey young worlds like Earth. Others strongly reject the theory. Oxford's Chris Lintott called it nonsense, while several researchers insist the comet acts like a normal space rock. Dr. Samantha Lawler adds that its lack of water vapor is likely due to distance from the sun and should change as it gets closer. The James Webb discovery about 3I/ATLAS has forced the scientific community to confront uncomfortable questions about what constitutes natural versus artificial behavior in space objects. As more data arrives from multiple sources, the mystery deepens rather than resolves into clear answers. What do you think? Is this natural space chemistry or alien technology? Scientists are divided, but the evidence will shock you when we reveal what spacecraft observations might uncover next. Epic space mission scramble. Every spacecraft racing to catch the vanishing comet. Space agencies around the world are freaking out about missing this opportunity. The recent James Webb impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS revealed something so important that they can't afford to lose what happens next. With Earth's telescopes about to go blind from solar glare, every available spacecraft is racing to catch the hidden phase of this object's journey. A direct response to the impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS made by James Webb. This cosmic game of hide and seek has triggered the biggest coordinated space observation campaign in human history. Mission controllers are scrambling to retarget spacecraft that were designed for completely different jobs. They're adapting instruments and changing flight paths to study an object that breaks all known rules. Scientists are stunned by the urgency and resources being poured into this observation effort. Something about 3I/ATLAS has space agencies worried enough to risk billion-dollar missions for data collection. The European Space Agency's JUICE mission lucked into the perfect vantage point. Fresh off a Venus gravity boost on August 31st, it now sits ready to track Comet 3I/ATLAS during the period when Earth telescopes lose sight. From about 43 million miles, JUICE's instruments will dissect the comet's gas and dust in detail, helping solve the impossible chemistry mystery about 3I/ATLAS, first identified by James Webb. NASA's Psyche spacecraft, originally built to study a metal-rich asteroid, will swing within 28 million miles, with controllers racing to rewrite protocols for this brief encounter. Even closer are spacecraft orbiting Mars. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter will photograph 3I/ATLAS from just 18 million miles. Its cameras capable of spotting features invisible from Earth. China's Tianwen-1 and the UAE's Hope probe will add unique data, capturing different wavelengths of the gas cloud and tail as this ancient visitor nears the Sun. The James Webb discovery about 3I/ATLAS has made this the most important space observation event in decades. Scientists realize they might be witnessing something that won't happen again for centuries, or possibly never again in human history. Solar monitoring spacecraft will play key roles in tracking Comet 3I/ATLAS. The joint NASA-ESA Solar and Heliospheric Observatory will follow it as it nears the Sun, using special cameras to spot it against the solar disk. NASA's Parker Solar Probe will study how the comet reacts to solar wind and radiation, data that could explain its strange, impossible chemistry that James Webb identified in 3I/ATLAS. The new Punch mission will give daily updates with wide-field cameras, watching tail growth and possible breakups in real time. And other probes, like Europa Clipper and Hera, may even pass through debris streams released during the comet's solar encounter. Europa Clipper is heading to Jupiter's icy moon Europa, carrying advanced analysis equipment. It has dust analyzers that can determine the makeup and age of tiny particles. If the spacecraft encounters 3I/ATLAS debris, scientists could directly analyze materials potentially billions of years older than anything in our solar system. The observation campaign faces tough challenges that push spacecraft past what they were built for. Tools made for other jobs must be quickly redirected to follow a comet racing through space, while long communication delays make real-time control very hard. Mission teams are working day and night to set the best viewing angles, adjust spacecraft positions, and share data across different space agencies during this rare event. The James Webb Impossible Discovery about 3I/ATLAS has created urgency never seen before in space missions anywhere. Scientists know this might be their only chance to study an object from the early universe up close. The pressure to collect meaningful data is enormous across all participating agencies. As this armada of spacecraft prepares for humanity's closest encounter with the impossible, 3I/ATLAS carries secrets that could rewrite our entire understanding of the universe's history. But why do scientists believe this could be our only chance in human history to study the actual building blocks of reality itself? The universe's greatest time capsule may rewrite everything we know. 3I/ATLAS isn't just another space rock flying through our solar system. This ancient wanderer represents something far more important than scientists first realized, a truth made clear by the James Webb Impossible Discovery about 3I/ATLAS that revealed an object serving as a direct messenger from the universe's most explosive period of cosmic evolution. Scientists say Comet 3I/ATLAS could reveal how everything began. It holds ancient material that may rewrite our understanding of galaxy formation, star birth, and planet growth. Researchers call it the universe's greatest time capsule, preserving matter from an era when stars were born at blinding rates. Its likely origin in the galaxy's thick disk links it to the oldest stellar populations, formed when chemical mixes and energy levels were unlike anything today. 3I/ATLAS emerged during this cosmic noon, a time of galaxy mergers and star nurseries under conditions that no longer exist anywhere in the universe. Scientists describe this breakthrough as finding an ancient refrigerator about to open its prehistoric contents, a direct result of the James Webb Impossible Discovery about 3I/ATLAS. This comparison captures the excitement and scientific potential of studying materials preserved in deep space for potentially 7 billion years of cosmic history. The impossible chemistry detected by Webb's telescope indicates formation environments completely unlike anything observed in modern space objects anywhere in the universe. The carbon dioxide to water ratio suggests processes that operated when the universe's chemical makeup was fundamentally different from today's cosmic recipe. Comparison with meteorite samples reveals extraordinary age implications that boggle the human mind. The oldest materials found in the Murchison meteorite date to about 5 to 7 billion years old. These microscopic particles represent the only previously known samples of pre-solar system materials available for laboratory study on Earth. The data gathered from the James Webb Impossible Discovery about 3I/ATLAS suggests this object could contain significantly older substances from cosmic dawn itself. Materials that witnessed the first generation of massive stars enriching space with heavy elements through spectacular supernova explosions. Elements that eventually became the building blocks for planets, atmospheres, and life itself throughout the universe. 3I/ATLAS may break apart as it nears the Sun, creating debris clouds that could scatter across planetary orbits. Mars offers the best chance to catch this ancient material, since its thin atmosphere lets larger particles reach the surface, possible targets for future sample return missions. Earth could also receive microscopic fragments, with models suggesting meteor showers visible worldwide. If so, they would mark the oldest material ever seen entering our skies, direct pieces of a galactic time capsule from cosmic dawn. This entire revelation stems from the James Webb Impossible Discovery about 3I/ATLAS, which has revealed element signatures that preserve snapshots from the early universe's chemical evolution. These measurements provide direct evidence of element-building processes operating when the first generation of massive stars died in spectacular explosions that lit up the young cosmos. The thick disk origin theory suggests 3I/ATLAS was born in stellar systems with very different chemical mixes than our Sun's region. These conditions shaped how planets, atmospheres, and even early life could form. Studying 3I/ATLAS could transform astrobiology, especially if it holds organic compounds from the universe's cosmic noon. Such objects are rare. Another may not visit for centuries, making this a once-in-civilization chance to study cosmic history, a direct outcome of the James Webb impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS. Scientists hope it will answer core questions: how the first stars seeded heavy elements, and how those elements built rocky planets able to host life. This groundbreaking discovery has already begun rewriting textbooks about space object survival and composition in ways that challenge basic assumptions. The impossible chemistry challenges fundamental beliefs about what can exist in the harsh radiation environment of interstellar space. As this cosmic time capsule nears its most revealing phase, scientists hope to uncover how the universe evolved from simple beginnings to complex chemistry, the foundation of planets and life. Solar approach analysis may expose chemical fingerprints from ancient stellar explosions that first spread heavy elements across space. The findings offer our first direct access to this ancient story written in chemistry, a story illuminated by the James Webb impossible discovery about 3I/ATLAS. It is a story preserved in chemical signatures, element ratios, and molecular structures that survived an impossible journey across billions of years to reach our cosmic neighborhood. Scientists believe this encounter, now so pivotal thanks to this discovery, could provide missing pieces to understanding how the universe evolved from simple beginnings into the rich, complex cosmos we observe today. Missing pieces that explain how dead stellar remnants became the foundation for worlds teeming with possibility and life. So what do you think? Is 3I/ATLAS just a strange old comet? Or could it be alien tech watching us for ages? When this cosmic time capsule reveals its secrets, will it change everything we know? Or will agencies hide the truth? Let us know what you think. Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.